encroached upon while she was in office. And she has been very tolerant and accepted my encroachment and extended her help to my colleagues.
Distinguished, please, I don't think this is a good idea going this direction. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea, please.
Particularly my wife, whose freedom and independence I encroached upon while she was in office. And she has been very tolerant and accepted my encroachment and extended her help to my colleagues.
Distinguished, please, I don't think this is a good idea going this direction. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea, please.
Drama as Appeal Court Justice Zainab Bukachwa's husband, Senator Bukachwa, confesses to influencing judicial decisions in favor of colleagues at Nigerian Senate. And meanwhile, as he was talking, all of them were disgraced. They were ashamed of themselves. And Ahmad Lawal was like, oh, you don't have to say that here now. Of course, you heard him. Oh, you don't have to say that now. You can imagine. We know all these things, but the wicked ones and the people who are oppressed, they will come out and be defending them. That is where our problem lies, or our problems lie. They will defend them. This is what has been happening. You don't need a soothsayer to tell you. They even when they confess, you see these oppressed people still defending them. This is what has been going on. Especially Ahmad Lawal, who did not even contest for the primary of the Senate after losing election. Losing in the primaries in APC, presidential whatever. And he won. And they will tell you that judiciary is the hope of the last hope of the common man, or how did they used to say it? You just like off your mic, but it's there. A clue to something coming bigger in our Nigeria, the God of patience at work. Corruption will end only when the corruption engine room called the judiciary and the judges stop corrupting. I watched it live and I was like, this is a country. They will overlook it. True, Nigeria should divide. This is what the ordinary citizens of this country have been complaining about. The level of corruption in the judiciary is second to none. Shame to you all, undistinguished senators. And that was the reason why the woman, is it not that Bukachaw, that same woman was the one who was handling, if I'm not mistaken, Nnamdi Kanu's case. And it's been back and forth. At times, they will tell her, she will just come out and say, oh, she's not going to continue with this whole thing. But we know that the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, it is a deliberate attempt to just keep him there. A deliberate attempt. They cherry pick what they want to, especially when it comes to the issue of a rule of law. They cherry pick it. Wow. Subsidy removal is probably the same. Nigeria judiciary is for the highest bidder. Even the Presidential Election Tribunal has been compromised already. He doesn't want to hear the truth. Yeah, Ahmad Lawal doesn't want to hear the truth. What a country. Even the Senate president shouldn't have returned to Senate. But what do you expect with this kind of judiciary? And APC Agberus will come and tell you there's no way there's free and fair election in the world. I'm not even surprised at them. You know, say the same Tinubu, they press their neck. We'll talk. They press their neck every day for that Lagos. All of a sudden, as soon as they just say Obi get a ticket, in fact, they just change. But thank God that they were even defeated in their own place. But that was why they just quickly put, during the gubernatorial election, they now say, if we leave things to go the way it went. Even in the presidential election in Lagos, they still try to intimidate people, but it didn't work. And that was why they just quickly, this results that declared Tinubu as winner. It took almost 3 or 4 days before they could do all manner of manipulations. It's a good idea, Lawan. You are severely corrupt creatures who return to the Senate without contesting the primary election. Allow the man to expose you all. And one will jati jati. No be APC. They are pushing this guy. What's his name? Emefiele now. No be all of them be the same thing. What a country. Both this man and Justice Zainab should be behind bars with this confession. Babatunde Adenuga, you guys should come and hear this one, I beg. What a country. Compromised judiciary of Nigeria. CGN corruption has eaten very deep. Corruption has eaten very deep in every sector and system of this country called Nigeria. May we succeed. Lawan and Akpabio benefited from this type of judicial corruption, through which they came back to the Senate. Off your mic, off your mic. You know, go, you know, agree of food. The man no agree with this poultry farm called a country. Shame on your wife and Nigeria judiciary. Big shame. Off the mic, too late, as the cat is already out of the bag. What a country. It is too late for any confession. Off the mic, part 2. What a country. It is really a show. They just say, tell you, no election is free anywhere. That was how Uzodinma became the governor of the state, of Imo State. And they will now become the same people. They will not come and tell you that, you know what. And I remember all of them vividly. All those who are supporting Tinubu now, vividly they were against Uzodinma, the way Amana it went. But all of a sudden now, it is now the order of the day. What a country. Old age playing itself. Old age will play it well. For you, for the good and the good. For yourself, if you do bad, it will come to you. Just imagine what is coming out from this man, and nothing will happen. Immediately, are they not supposed to swing into action and invite both his wife and himself? And no one will be arrested. Of course, no one will be arrested. As him and again, they will not begin. Even the security people will begin to defend him. They will begin to defend him and tell you that, hey, leave him alone. That was not what he said. You are trying to misquote him. There was a country. What a country. Those people who joined APC calling themselves New PDP have destroyed this country. Pata pata. Who are you blaming? Nigeria. There was a country.